What's good, YouTube? It's your boy ASAP Ant coming back to you live with another banger, man. And today we have a highly requested video. I've been getting a lot of questions about how do you stop strong close. Strong close is very popular yet again this year. Been getting a lot of questions on how to stop it, and today we are going to show you guys how I like to stop strong close. First and foremost, follow your boy on twitch.tv/ASAPAnt. You can see a lot of this stuff live and direct. Come check me out on Twitch. Now let's get into the video. You guys all know how annoying strong close is, and the defense that I like to run to stop it is big nickel over G. You can find this in the New York Giants playbook. I currently run the 4-6 playbook. It's in there as well. Big nickel over G is in a bunch of playbooks, so whatever you guys like. Big nickel over G is the defense. And personnel, like I said, 4-6, I usually run 4 1-steps. If you strictly want to run big nickel over G, though, I suggest you probably go acrobats and double or nothings. That's probably the best way to go about it. And let's get into it. So what I like to do come out is I like to, as you can see in the bottom left, the packages, you can flip them and do different things. I like to go to slot corner just for the adjustments. It saves me time from having to, you know, switch up all my personnel, and it makes the adjustments like normal. If you guys do not know, when you come out in big nickel over G, the adjustments are not like your normal nickel sets, so you have to kind of go to slot corner to get them to be normal. And if you guys, like I said, you guys have to see to know what I mean, but trust me, you want to have it on slot corner. The plays that we're going to go over is this cover 6 invert, and we also go over pinch blitz. Those are the two kind of main plays I like to run. As far as zone drops, we're going to go over a couple different zone drops, but for starters, what I like to do is I like to put my zone drops on 15, and I like to put my hard flats on 0. I will explain why I put them on 0 in the video, but we're going to start off with how do you stop the runs. So let's come out in our cover 6 invert. And you guys know the main runs out of strong close are really like the dive, the off tackle, and the counter weak. I don't really see the toss too much, but you know, those are the 3 main run plays, so we're going to go over all of them and show you guys how to stop them. Okay, so now we are in our play cover 6 invert. We are going up against dive. What you're first going to do is you're going to show blitz, you're going to pinch your D line, you're going to crash them up, you are going to blitz your user, you're going to kind of stand over this D tackle here, and at the hike of the ball, you're just going to shoot right through this gap to get a clean hit in the backfield, and you're going to get a tackle for loss. It's pretty much how you're going to stop all 3 runs. We're going to go over dive first, so we're going to hike the ball here. As you can see, we get in the backfield, hit stick, tackle for loss, easily shut down dive, and I'm telling you, if you can cause a fumble, they're going to go right away from it. So we're going to run it again, set it up the same, dive, as you can see, backfield, hit stick. That's simple. Completely eliminates dive from being ran ever out of this set. So next we're going to go over the off tackle, same setup. You show blitz, pinch your D line, crash up. You're going to blitz your user, kind of stand over here in the gap. At the hike of the ball, you're going to shoot the gap and go make the tackle. So we're going to hike the ball here. As you see, we're in the backfield, tackle for loss. That is the second run that we've just completely shut down out this formation. So if you are kind of having a little trouble shooting that gap on the off tackle, you can kind of stand here. So we're going to set it up the same. You know, show blitz, pinch your line, crash up, blitz your user. If you're having trouble off tackle, like I said, just stand right over the center. And you're going to hit the run, you're going to shoot the gap, make the tackle for loss. That's simple. So now we have completely shut down 2 runs out of this formation. So like I said, you're going to completely make this. I think the beauty of strong close is that you can run the ball really effectively out of it, but if you can shut down the runs out of it like what I just showed you, you're pretty much making it a one-dimensional, you know, just a strictly passing set. And I don't think that the passing plays are good, but I don't think it's something you can just dot people out of all game. And it's really not good against blocking blitzes. So now we're going to go over the next run, which is the counter. So we're going to set it up the same, show blitz, pinch your line, crash up, all the same steps. And like I said, on the counter, you're going to shoot the same gap. As you see right here, we blow it up in the backfield for another loss. That's 3 straight runs that have gotten no yards off this defense. So again, show blitz, pinch your line, crash up, blitz your user, make sure we are in counter, hike the ball, and as you can see, we are in the backfield for another tackle for loss. And that's how you're going to shut down all the runs out of strong close. Now let's get into the passing plays. So you guys all know that your average strong close player, the main passing play is wide receiver out. That's the main passing play. That's like the go-to play. It's their bread and butter. And like I said, for zone drops, I like to go 15 and I like to go 0. I'm going to explain why we go 0 on the flats, but trust me, it's a great adjustment. So again, we're going to come out in our cover 6 invert, as you can see here. Okay, so now we are in wide receiver out, and you guys all know the setup for wide receiver out. They're just going to block their running back. They're going to slant B. Now, the reason that we put our flats on 0 is because that table route by the fullback is a really good route, and we are dropping a D lineman. So I think in order for him to really play, like the best way he plays it is when your flats are on 0. In my opinion, you can leave it regular, but I think like if you want him to kind of make a play on it, you kind of have to put them to 0. So that's why I put my hard flats on 0. And this is a great play. So like I said, we're gonna set up the same: show blitz, pinch your line, crash up, put your DN in a hard flat, and blitz your user. Now the beauty of this play is that the tight end will get manned up by this 3-rec. This 3-rec is going to follow that tight end across the field. So all you're going to have to do is just stay with the slant on the that's coming across the field. So like I said, you guys all know the setup. They're going to slant B. They're going to motion hike him, and you're just going to follow him across the field. It's simple. You just follow one route. As you can see, tight end's bagged. Everything is covered. Everything is simply covered. We're going to go to instant replay real quick to show you that everything is bagged up. So we're going to start off with the flat. As you can see, the DN jumps out there immediately. Obviously, the faster he is, the better. But having him on 0, he pretty much, it makes that an unthrowable pass. So you guys know sometimes you have hard flats and table routes are still catchable passes, but with it being on 0, he cannot throw that pass. That will be either swatted or hopefully picked, and we're going the other way with that. So let's get back. Let's look at this tight end right here. You guys all know how good post routes are, and that 3-rec does a great job, and he literally follows it across the field, and then once he gets over here, he kind of passes it off to our purple right there. So that's great as well. Like I said, you're responsible for the slant, so we're not going to pay too much attention to that. Now let's look to this X route right here. This is a really good route. He might be able to fit that in, but like I said, it's pretty much covered more times than not, and you have everything completely bagged out this play. Like there's nothing you can do here. And that's kind of like the most plays to stop most of this. And we also have a blitz that we're going to go over as well. So the blitz we are going to go over is pinch blitz. It is a great play. It's one of the best blitzes in the game. Like I said, if you have 1 steps on the field like I do in my defense, this is a great play to mix in, because most people cannot block out of strong close. So we're just gonna go over, like I said, one of the main plays, which is a wide receiver out. And like I said, same setup: show blitz, pinch your line, crash up, blitz your user. Now you're blitzing 6 people, and then you're gonna still take your user and kind of rush this gap. You're either going to come free with your user for a user rush, or you're going to run into your center, and one of your 2 blitzers is going to come in free. So we're going to run this play here. We're in wide receiver out, hike of the ball. As you can see, we get our player to come in free, easy sack. And you don't even have to fully commit. You don't even have to fully commit. I would say you fully commit only if they block their fullback as well. But like I said, you show blitz, pinch your D line, crash up. If you even take 1 step and get out of there, the blitz will still come in free. So we take 1 step, we get out, and as you see, the corner still screams free. We were able to get back and guard a tight end, and that's what you want. Like I said, it's a great blitz. If they want to block their fullback, let's say they max protect here, and let's just send our tight end out on something. If you notice that they're blocking their fullback, it's okay to blitz this guy right here. It's okay to blitz him. If you see them blocking the fullback, you can still set it up the same, and it's okay. It's okay to blitz this other guy if they're blocking the fullback. Like I said, these other players that are in man should have 1 steps. So you're not really worried too much about getting beat. You just want them to stay in coverage long enough so you can get the blitz home. So like I said, you run the play here. We just come through for an easy user rush, and like I said, they have no time. So you have a blitz that can pretty much frustrate your opponents. You already know they cannot run the ball at all out this formation, and even if they try to, you can still stop it if you're in pinch blitz. It still works the exact same. All the setups are the same, so you should even be able to stop the run a lot better out of pinch blitz. But we have coverage, We have pass plays, and we're going to go over one last coverage that I like to do, and it'll bag everything, I promise. So another adjustment that I like to do out this defense. First, we're going to set it up the same as always. Show blitz, pinch your D-line, crash up, blitz your user, put your DN on a hard flat. Now, if they are hitting you with this wheel route by the running back, it is a little wrinkle that they like to throw in. What you can do now is you can take your other DN, man him up on the running back, rush 2. You guys know how good rush 2 defenses are this year. And now, no matter what type of play they run, if they're trying to hit you with like a running back wheel concept, it's all bagged up. Like I said, you're just gonna follow him. You see the wheel completely bagged by the DN. He has nowhere to throw that. Obviously, the faster the better, but it's another adjustment as well. To stop any one-play touchdowns, what I would do is you can simply just put your safety in a third and then deep half this guy as well to stop any one-play touchdowns. I know there's a lot of one-play touchdowns, so if you are getting hit with those, this is a simple shell you can do. It'll stop all one-play touchdowns. You will not get beat by a one-play touchdown out of this shell. I don't care what they call. You have 2 deep halves in the third. You're not going to get beat deep at all out of this shell. So if people are just trying to bomb you, this will not work. This will stop it as well. So like I said, you have everything covered. Going to run something here again. Like I said, no different. The 3-rec has the tight end bagged. You just have to worry about whoever else comes across the middle, and it's completely bagged, and we just rushed 2 and got a sack. So like I said, you guys know how good that is. Everyone's done it all year. Don't be afraid to do it. There's nothing wrong with rushing 2. Is obviously it works, and people are going to do it to you. There's nothing wrong doing it to them. Appreciate you guys for coming through and checking out the video, man. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the sub. Peace.